Modals are auxiliary or helping verbs. When we say helping verbs, those are verbs that comes with the main verb. Modals may be used in expressing ability, in Tagalog, kakayahan, permission o paghingi ng permiso, obligation o obligasyon, and prohibition or pagbabawal. We also have what we call modal phrases or semi-modals. These are used to express the same things as modals, but are a combination of auxiliary verbs and the preposition too. Here are the different functions of the following modal verbs: can, could, and be able to. First, let's discuss the modals can and cannot. These modals is used in expressing ability or lack of ability. But we use these modals if the verb is in present or in the future tense. The format is can or cannot plus the base form of the verb. Example, Tom can write poetry very well. Number 2, I can help you with that next week. And number 3, Lisa can speak French. Next, we have the modal be able to. It also expresses an ability or lack of ability. The format is am. We use am if our subject is I. We use is if our subject is singular. And we use are if our subject is plural. And will be if the tense is in the future tense, plus the modal able to, plus the base form of the verb. We will just add the word not to express lack of ability. Example, Mike is able to solve complicated math equation. Meaning to say, Mike can able to solve complicated math equations. He has the ability to solve the complicated math equations. And number 3, take note, I won't be able to visit you next summer. Won't is a contraction of will not. It expresses an action that will happen or will not happen in the future. Next, we have the modal would. Would expresses ability or lack of ability also, but we use the modal use in the past tense form of the verb. The format is would or could not plus the base form of the verb. Example, when I was a child, I could climb trees. Meaning to say, when the writer was still a child, he can and has the ability to climb trees. Next, can and cannot can also express possibility or impossibility. The format is can plus the base form of the verb. Example, you can catch that train at 10:43. Example number 2, he can't see you right now. He's in the surgery. Next, we have the verb could. It can also express possibility or impossibility. The format is the same, could plus the base form of the verb. Example, I could fly via Amsterdam if I leave the day before. We can also use the modals can and cannot in asking permission or giving permission. But take note that we can use can if we are using it in an informal conversation. Say for example, can you lend me $10? In giving permission, it is also used in informal conversation. Example, you can borrow my car. We can also use the modal could in asking permission or giving permission. But unlike can, could is used in a most polite manner. Example, could I have your number? Could I talk to your supervisor, please? Now we're done with the modals can, could, cannot, could not, and able to. Now let's go to the modals may and might. May and might can be used in asking formal permission or formal prohibition. The format is may or may not plus the base form of the verb. Example, you may start your exam now. Number 2, you may not wear sandals to work. Unlike can, which can be used in informal conversation, we use may in formal conversations. Also, we can use may in asking for a polite request. The format is may plus the subject plus the base form of the verb. Example, may I help you? May and might can also be used in expressing possibility or impossibility. The format is may or might plus the base form of the verb. Example, we may go out for dinner tonight. Do you want to join us? Number 2, our company might get the order if the client agrees to the price. Now, what is the difference between may and might? We use may if the possibility is 90 to 98%, and we use might if the possibility is lower than 50%. Another example, we have Adam and Sue may not buy that house. It's very expensive. Meaning to say, Adam and Sue has a 90 to 98% possibility that they will not buy that house. Number 2, they might not buy a house at all. Meaning to say, there is a 50% possibility that they will not buy that house. Next, the modals may as well and might as well. These two modals is used to make a suggestion when there is no better alternative or you have no other choice. The format is may as well or might as well plus the base form of the verb. Example, you may as well come inside. John will be home soon. You have any other option but to let the visitor come inside. Number 2, we might as well take Friday off. There's no work to be done anyway. Next, we use the modal might in polite suggestion. The format is might plus the base form of the verb. Example, you might like to try the salmon fillet. It's our special today. And that's it. We are done with the first part of our discussion. If you have questions or queries, do not hesitate to message me or your English teachers. Have a nice day. Bye!